So, you want to start a native marine tank, but how do you turn this into this? I have had this local marine tank for well over a year now, and to be fair, it's surviving pretty well. I haven't got any fancy equipment, nothing to measure pH, ammonia, nitrates. I haven't got a chiller, although to be fair, I would like a chiller. It would come in handy. But what I do have, I have 2 external filters, probably get away with 1, but I like to use 2. I've got a UV filter at the back, which stops any algae blooms. And I also had running, which I've turned off, is my air stone, which is the most important thing you need. Oxygen in the water. Look at all these fellas here. Right, let's move on to the fish. I have a mixture of blennies, gobies, flatfish, snails, crabs, anemones and other crustaceans. I also had a whiting, a pollock, 5 bearded rockland, sprats, but I did let them go as they got a little bit big for the tank. Well, actually the starfish ate the sprats. Next you're going to need some water, some sand and some lovely little ornaments. Right, so when you get your sand home, you want to clean it thoroughly. You wouldn't believe it, but it's full of toxins, fertilizers, oils, etc, etc. So give it a real good clean. With your water, you want to siphon it into your tank, ideally with the bucket above, so it's easier to siphon. And that way, it's not going to be all cloudy and murky. So now you've added your sand, you've added your water, it's filled to the top. You think, yes, I'm going to put some fish in. Stop! Do not put any fish in yet. You now want to run your filters for a good 2 to 3 weeks. This will then allow time for your external filters to build up some nice healthy bacteria to fight the bad bacteria. Now it's time to add your fish. Do this slowly. Don't be adding loads of fish at once, because if you do that, the water's probably going to spike and you're probably going to kill them. So just to recap, in case anybody missed any of the valid points, you want to get yourself an external filter, that is a must, and you also want to get yourself an air stone, that is also a must. Everything else, to be fair, you don't really need. Like I said, I do run a UV filter, and I don't know whether it's a good thing to do or a bad thing to do, but it seems to work for me. I had a algae bloom back when I very first started the tank, and the whole tank went cloudy white. As soon as I put this in, within a couple of days, it then wiped out that algae bloom, and it's been healthy ever since. And one more point, which I probably should tell you about before you set it up in your lovely clean living rooms. It does smell for the first, well, it smelled for me for the first 3 months. It really smelled. It smelled like I was going down and catching a Mersey sock. Thanks for watching, guys. If you made it all the way to the end of me droning on, congratulations. If you have fallen asleep, please wake up and press that subscribe button. If you do need a hand setting it up, just send me a message, and I can tell you bits and bobs of what might help and what might not. Like I say, I've set this up myself without any advice of anybody, and I just went for it, a little bit of research, and it seems to be working beautifully. Thanks for watching. See you again.